Welcome to LUXE Life. Yes, we have had 2 shows today and very excited for our guest. We've been waiting for her for a little while now. She is actually one of the best psychic medium intuitives that I've ever come across. And if anyone knows me, I've had so many readings, card readings, energy readings, Reiki, you name it. Throughout my life, I've had hundreds of thousands. So I know she's amazing, and I will introduce her in a moment. But I want to say thank you to everyone who's been listening, watching, following the show from the beginning. If you're new to the show, if you're new to LUXE Life, welcome. LUXE Life is all about interviewing celebrities, well-known entrepreneurs, up-and-coming entrepreneurs, and we talk about the life journey and story of the guest, the ups and downs of the entrepreneur, and what it really takes to be successful, because it's not easy. It's not for everyone, and you have to be made of a certain grit. So with that being said, I'd love to introduce our guest for today. Without further ado, we have to introduce Miss Tiffany Powers to LUXE Life. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me on today. I'm super excited.
Yes, we're so excited to have you. So actually, this is the first time, we have a first for LUXE Life. We've never had or let anyone call in before. So never. So I just never did it. So I know we have some people lined up for you to do some readings, but before people start calling in, before we get you going with that, please let everyone know what you do. And I'd love to get into how you got into doing it.
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you so much. And I cannot wait to do readings on air. I love doing that. It's so fun. And I hope that you guys definitely call in. So for me, I'm a professional psychic. I am a professional medium, and I also do healing work and coaching. And people contact me to assist them with a variety of different things. They might want a reading on their love life. They might want a reading on their career. People can sometimes hire me to read things going on in their businesses, or like if they're going to make an investment or like a deal with someone, is the energy good with this? And also sometimes even people hire me to like read their staff. Like, is there a snake in here that we need to, see or find out about? As well as, even like election stuff too. Sometimes people in the government will hire me, like if they're going to be in an election, to read something about it or about different people or things like that. So it's kind of like a variety of different things, but my goal is always to help people to get a deeper understanding on like a topic or an issue that they're feeling, worried about or concerned, or just to give them clarity. And I think that when you give people this information, it can help them to like protect themselves, or, maybe get rid of that employee that was shady, or, or finding out like, is the person I'm with cheating on me, or are they the right person? And the information can be really useful and helpful to people so that they're able to, like I said, just make really good, better decisions and good decisions in their lives.
I would also it sounds like to me, and I've had readings done with you before, which have all been really fabulous, which is why we have you on the show. You just help trash the toxicity, whatever that is, or whoever that is in your life. And you help people go down maybe the path they're on, because maybe the path they're on is the correct path, or maybe help decide on a different path that would serve them the best.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I feel like, a lot of us have like toxic relationships or toxic family, or just, toxic workplace. And my goal is to get people like aligned with what would be the highest and best for them, where they can have the most joy, the most pleasure, the most bliss, like basically heaven on earth. I love helping people to create that. And I do a lot of releasing work. Like if people are toxic, it's like I just do some energy work with them and help them to release those types of situations and people.
Also, too, I know that you do, a lot of people feel lost in life. They don't know what their path is, or they're confused what their path, what what they feel should be, or they want to be, and they just don't know how to get there, or how to live a more joyous, happier life for them. And so I know that you really help with that.
Yeah, it's true. A lot of people, they do feel lost and confused, and they're just kind of going to a job, or maybe they have a company and they're like, I'm doing this, but I'm not, super into this. So when I work with people, I can, read their energy and tap into like, what is their life purpose? And then kind of give them like different options of ways they can express that. And a lot of times when you're aligned with your life purpose, your life just kind of flows a lot smoother for you. And you will not feel as depressed. You're not going to feel as unhappy because you're aligned with what you're supposed to be doing, and it just will feel so much better for you.
I love that. And going off of what you just said about depression, and the interview we had earlier today, we were talking about that. And when people are not in alignment, or people are on their life path, that's when depression really sets in. You can actually get yourself out of depression, because just because someone labels you something doesn't mean it is a fact, doesn't mean it's true, and doesn't mean it's a forever deal.
No. And yeah, and you can choose who you'd like to be, what you'd like to have. It's totally up to you to manifest and create whatever you want. And yeah, it's like, if you're depressed, are you like in a really bad job? Are you like, do you just hate the company you have? Are you in a bad marriage? Do you have toxic family around you? If you can look at all these different things and start resolving them, it's possible that, you may start to feel so much better. And I've seen that time and time again with my clients.
Now, let me ask you, how did you even get started in this? Because that's an interesting industry to be in.
Yeah. Yes. This was never my plan. It was never like, I'm going to be a professional psychic. I didn't really know that.
Yeah.
But for me, I've had ability since I was really little, and I was seeing like spirits and people on the other side when I was even like probably around like age 2, age 4. That's when I remember that. So it was like quite a long time ago. And then, as I was actually raised strict Catholic, and which was kind of interesting, being, very intuitive and being in a very religious setting, religious schools. But actually I was really supported by my family, who were very, very strict Catholic, and the people, even, I was doing readings for some of the girls I went to school with, and they loved it. So I just kind of started out as it being like a fun thing. And I was surprised when people were like, oh, that's totally right. Or how did you know that? And over time, it just, I started to recognize that this was something useful and helpful, and that I could help people. And my biggest passion has always been helping others and helping them to have a really great quality of life.
Yeah.
So I was able to, in doing these readings for people and doing the healing work, I was able to help them to do that. So originally I was going to be a nurse, and I was working in the medical field, and I was a certified nursing assistant. And then here I am.
Yeah.
So that was the plan. And not everything always works out according to plan, but sometimes that's good.
Now, well, you're still helping people, just on a different way, in a different way.
Yes. Yeah. And before, about 6 months before I was going to leave the hospital, I had a message came through, and it was like, Tiffany, you are going to quit your job in 6 months. And I was like, what? No way. That's crazy. Literally 6 months from that day, I ended up quitting my job because I had a neck and back injury, and I could no longer work there anymore. And literally overnight, I was hired on to work for an Australian company, started working with like hundreds of clients. And that next month, I think I like tripled my income that I was making at the hospital, just like this. And it was like, okay, well, I guess this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Let's do it. Like, okay, I'm game.
I love it. Well, let's see if we have any calls. I think we may. I'm not sure.
We sure do.
Okay.
You want to take the first one?
We'll take the first one.
All right, here we go. So let me bring them on.
Okay, we're going to keep it a little bit limited so we can get to enough people. Maybe everyone keep it down to maybe 1 or 2 questions so we can have serve as many people as possible.
All right, first one is 715. 715, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
What would you like to ask?
Oh, I'm just curious as to where I'm headed, I guess is my question.
Okay, where you're headed, and do you mean like
Where
with,
I'm headed, and
okay.
I'm literally sitting in my room and wondering where I'm headed next
Okay.
in life.
In life. Okay. All right. So let's see.
I have ideas.
Yes. Okay. So, so basically what I'm seeing is like this energy of new beginnings for you everywhere. And it's actually it's like a 0 point, and it can be kind of a scary time, but it also can be like a very exciting time because it's showing up to me as like, you're this artist, you can paint whatever you want. And you know, hypothetically speaking. So it's like, I just feel like you're in this major manifesting space, creating space. I do feel like there are some, like, I just see kind of like a little bit darkness behind you. So it's like you're kind of like walking away from some darkness, maybe some toxicity, some negative energy. And it, you know, when doing that, that was a really good idea. And it's really going to kind of like free up your space and energy. And basically moving forward, what I see is really tapping into self-love, self-worth. I see this energy of you being a powerhouse. I get the word success around you. I do feel like you are going to be creating something new. So it could be like creating or developing, like, I don't know if it's like a new company or something like that. But I feel like creativity is very important for you, and freedom, and just being able to be an empowered woman. These are all just very important things. And I also do feel that part of your life purpose does involve helping others. And especially there's a connection with like helping and empowering women. And that's a really important part of your purpose. So your business may align with that you do, or this next phase, or you may end up like working with or doing some type of charity work with an organization or something that helps with women and empowering them, if that makes sense to you.
That makes very good sense to me.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah,
yes.
It's super exciting. Like, and don't worry about connections. What I have my clients say is, you know, I'm activating all my connections now for this next phase of my life, or for this project, or for this business. And you can literally just activate it all. And then all the right people are just going to come in for you. But it's going to, like, you're kind of in a little bit of a break right now, but it's going to be super explosive. I would say like in the next month or so, you're going to have a lot of activity going on. That's really good for you.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Yay. Awesome.
Yay. So exciting.
Yeah. Good for you.
Do you have one more question?
Oh, they hung up.
Okay. Is there anyone else on the line?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
All right. So it's 937. 937, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hi there.
Hey.
Hi, Tiffany.
Hey.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm wondering when my business is going to start taking off.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me tap into it. All right. Let's see. All right. So, so what I feel like is I'm getting like there might be some blockages around your business. It's meant to be very successful, but I feel like there's some kind of blockage around, I'm like specifically I was getting marketing, and also there could be some possible funky energy with either somebody that like you're working with on this, or somebody in your life. And I just feel like the energy is like a little bit off. So I was picking up that it's really important to kind of look at your business, make some adjustments. And I was getting something about like, I don't know if it's like allocating a large amount of money into marketing or some connection with that and like social media. But I feel like that's a really key, important thing to have. And just, I keep getting something about experts and kind of calling in and manifesting like the highest and best people to help you. If you can fix and shift these things, I feel that your business could really start to be more successful and within like the next 3 months or so. But if you don't, it might kind of stay as it is. I also feel that there's something in your energy where you're not totally believing in yourself and you're afraid to fail. And it's almost like you've really got to let that go, because it's like you're putting that out into the universe. And it's just really important that you are like, I believe in myself. I'm not afraid to fail. I can do this. And just make sure that you're really conscious about what you're putting out as well. Because like I said, I do feel like this can be very successful, but it's just, you have to make some adjustments. It might need to look at like who's working with you, as well as this marketing thing I was picking up, if that makes sense to you.
Okay, so is it one of my clients that's blocking me a little bit?
Yes. And it's like, basically there's like an emotional tie there. I see you as like a very nurturing person, and you don't want to like hurt people's feelings. You don't want to, like, you're super loving. Like, I feel like you're like a kind of a Care Bear energy. But just the thing I'm getting is just to make sure that you're not putting other people before you, if that makes sense. And it's okay for you to like put yourself first. And if you let yourself get empowered into this next level, you're going to be able to really help more people and do even more. So it's like, it's okay to put yourself first right now.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Do we have anyone next?
All right. You want another one?
Yes, please.
All right. So 206.
We're doing rapid fire.
Here we go.
Yes.
206, you're on the air.
Hi.
Hey.
This is Val. Am I supposed to say my name?
Oop. I don't know. I can hear what you said.
Hello?
Hey. Now we can hear you.
Hi. Hi, it's Giselle. Am I supposed to say my name?
If you want to, sure.
Do you have a question?
I am calling. I am curious. I think I'm on the track of my personal life and my career life and my mom life, but I'm curious about my love life.
Ah, okay. All right, so let me just see what I'm getting.
I have a hard time connecting with, I guess it's my age group too, but men, I'm just curious to see if you see anything.
Okay.
Not that I'm in any rush. I'm just wondering.
Okay, so like for a new relationship to come in.
Yes.
Okay. So that's really funny. I'm just using some cards, and I had one that was sitting right here and it said very soon, and I was just waiting for who this was going to be. I was like, there's somebody calling in that's going to ask about this. So yeah, I mean, so basically what I'm picking up for you is that there is going to be someone that you're talking to, someone that you're dating, a new relationship coming in. I pick up within, I would say, like 4 months or so. And I also, you really should make like a soulmate manifestation list. Have you ever done anything like that before?
Yes.
You have? Okay. So
for like a particular man? No.
Okay. So this is what I would recommend doing. So I would do like a soulmate manifestation list with all the traits and qualities that you're looking for in a man. And just, you know, you could keep it with you. You can light a love candle. I can send you, if you message me after the show, I'll send you a link of which one to get. But I feel like you kind of need to put it out to the universe, because I just kind of get like a mishmash of different guys that you may not be interested in, or they're interested in you, you're not interested in them right now. And people are attracted to you, but it's just not happening. I just see kind of like a lot of just, this is not for me. But yes, I do see you dating someone, getting into a relationship. The person is an entrepreneur. They are very wealthy, very abundant. They may travel a lot. And I feel like you two will have a lot in common. I feel that this person has been married before, so they aren't like divorced. They also may have children. And also they may not, it could be something where I just keep seeing a lot of travel. So they may not be like from exactly where you are. So you might want to be open to other locations, but I still feel like you guys could make it work. And I just feel like this person is very warm, very kind, very loving, very intelligent, and kind of like this very sexy energy of this strong man, but he's like very sweet and kind and chivalrous, and like will treat you like a princess. And I just see you being like super giddy and being like, oh my God, this is so cute. And like it's just going to be really cute. So It's going to be super sweet. Yeah. And also I feel like, I pick up blockages with people, and I feel like sometimes like you're a little bit scared from your past, and you're very cautious with who you bring into your life, like love wise. But just use your intuition and use your gut on it. And if someone is feeling really light to you and they're sounding like this description, then, this could be like this really awesome person that's coming in. And I also pick up like very long term, and it could turn into something even more. So it's like dating, but it could turn into something even deeper and more.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Thank you. I hope that person is out there. You described a wonderful man.
Yeah. Well, write it down and just, and you make your list, and at the bottom you put this or something better. So it's like you're telling the universe, I'm ready. Let's get it. Let's go. And then it's like you're opening and you're inviting this man into your life.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, ladies. Have a good day.
Bye. Tiffany, do you want to take more?
Sure. Or do you want to ask me more questions or anything you want me to talk about too, just to help?
I think we'll take whoever else is on, and then we'll continue with your individual stuff.
Sure.
If we have anyone else on.
Okay.
Yeah, we have an 816. 816, you're live on the air. What's your question?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Hi. How's everybody today?
Good. How are you?
I'm okay. I have a question. It's kind of specific.
Okay.
I lost my little book that holds my credit cards and my grocery store cards, and it was jam-packed full of all that stuff. I can't find it for the life of me, and I want to know where the heck it is. And if I can't find it, then do I need to go ahead and start calling like Kohl's and JCPenney's and get a new card? I don't know.
You just lost it today?
No, I think it was maybe 10 days ago-ish. I just went to look for it, and I can't find it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It could be a big deal. The wrong person gets a hold of it,
Yeah. Well, what I was picking up is that basically it was like you were out and about, and I feel like I see just a lot of stuff going on. Your mind's always going, like you're, just a lot of things going on, and you can sometimes get ungrounded in your body. So you can like forget stuff at times. And what I was picking up was like that you were out and about, and it like may have had it out for some reason and then could have left it somewhere or just set it down or something like that. So I don't feel like it's at your house. I feel like it may be somewhere out in public. But
okay.
And also that like somewhere where you had been like possibly like 10 days ago, that they maybe, I don't know if they're like holding it for you, if they got rid of it or something like that, but I don't know. I don't think you're going to get it back though. I don't think like a thief has it, but I don't think you're going to get it back, and you may want to cancel everything on there.
Okay. Well, then I need to do some things. Okay. Well, thank you.
I'm sorry.
I have one more specific question, if that's okay with you.
Sure.
How involved am I supposed to be with our homeowners association?
So how involved are you supposed to be with what association?
With our homeowners association.
The homeowners association.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry. I couldn't hear what she said. Okay. Let me just see what I'm getting. Well, I mean, I feel so with the homeowners association, I'm getting a sense that there could be some conflict in there and some kind of drama stuff going on. If it's not happening right now, it's going to be happening. So it could be like a source of some stress, and there may be somebody in there that's kind of like negative or toxic that you don't know they are yet, but you're going to find out. So it's kind of your free will. If you want to be involved with it, you can, but it may become a source of stress for you, and there could be somebody in there that may stress you out a bit. So it's kind of up to you. It's just kind of a warning, just to be aware that there's going to be some kind of like drama in there, is what I'm getting.
Okay. Sounds right to me. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do we have any more?
We sure do.
Okay, wow. Tiffany, we might do a second interview with you.
Yeah, let me know.
Okay, let's keep it going.
All right, hold on. Let me grab one. Let's see. We have a 702. 702, you're live on the air.
Hi, Tiffany. It's Vicki.
Hey, Vicki, how are you, honey?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Good to hear your voice.
Thank you. You too. You've been so amazing at being able to clear some stuff, and I have a big appointment tomorrow that I'm pitching my company to, and I want to see if there's anything that needs to be cleared to be able to have success in securing a contract with this company.
Let's see what I'm getting. Oh my God, I just got chills on this.
Yay!
Yeah, it feels really good. Yeah. And I wonder if this is like one of the ones I saw for you before. It might be. So as far as clearing stuff, there's nothing to clear, which is really cool.
Okay.
So basically what I see is that this pitch is going to go very well. I see you doing amazing. I see you kind of stepping into this new energy where you believe in yourself and you're like this powerful businesswoman, and it's kind of like all this work you've been doing to step into that. It's like this is coming full circle. So I feel like they're going to receive you well. I feel like they're going to love it. The chances of you signing a deal are very high. And what I was getting is just to make sure that when you get there that you're downloading yourself with that they want to make a deal with you, and you're like putting that energy out there, and that they want to pay you, and just like really push that out. And I feel like it's going to go well, that they will sign a deal with you, and that you'll hear back with them within like 7 days or so. And that this is going to be like one of the first big things that you end up doing for your business. And it's going to kind of just get you elevated into this next phase. And it's going to give you some money to throw into your marketing and to your social media presence and some different things. So I just pick up contract agreement, and there's nothing to clear. It's more of just downloading that people want to pay me.
Perfect.
Yay!
And then, so thank you. And I will say that the activating has been huge. So when you tell people and suggest to activate, that has absolutely been a huge positive impact in what you've been able to help me appreciate to advance my strengths and my gifts moving forward.
Yes, it works. It's so awesome because people don't realize you can activate like all these business deals, all these clients, all this stuff, all this money. You just activate it and call it in, and it's there for you. So yeah, no, you're doing fabulous. And I'm so excited for you. And I get the word breakthrough. So I feel like you're having a really big breakthrough right now.
Perfect. And then I met a guy last night. Is he on my radar, or should I'm conflicted on that?
I feel like I don't think so, because if he was for you, I don't think you'd feel conflicted. So you guys might talk a little bit, but I don't feel like he's the highest and best soulmate.
Okay, that's what I was getting to. I'm just like, okay, but thank you. You're amazing.
Aw, thanks. Bye, honey. Love ya.
Okay, love you too.
All right, you want to take more, Tiffany?
Sure.
Okay, do we have more?
We sure do. We have a 503.
Okay.
503, you're live on the air. Go ahead.
Hello, it's Amanda, and I want to know everything.
Okay. Is there one thing that you really want to know about, or a specific thing, and I'll tap into that?
Okay. I want to know, love and career.
Okay, love and career. All right.
But love is more important.
Love is more important? Okay.
Yeah.
And just one question, are you currently in a relationship right now?
No.
All right, so give me 1 second. All right. So what I'm getting for love is that it's very important for you to make room for love in your life. So just make sure that there's time and space in your life for a partner to come in. Because if there's not, it can kind of be a block. And also what I love to have my clients do when I'm working on soulmate stuff with them is literally clear a drawer for their future lover, their future soulmate, get a toothbrush for him, make some room in your closet, get some man products, leave them at your house. But I really think that you should start doing some of these things. I'm also getting this strong intuition to make sure that you're putting yourself in situations, places, and just anywhere where you can like meet a man, and just make sure that you're not like withholding. So if you're getting like an intuitive feeling, I need to go to this event, I need to, work with this matchmaker or whatever, start listening to your intuition more. Because what I'm hearing is to take action, and then with action, it's going to bring in love into your life. I also feel like you're going to have like possibly a couple men interested in you at the same time. So once you like open this energy up, there's going to be like a couple different ones that are interested in you, and you're interested in them, and you are going to get a little bit confused about it. You're going to be like, but I like this one, but I also like this one. So I see you like talking to like a couple different guys, and it's going to be actually an awesome thing. And then I'd recommend it also with the other woman. I think it was Giselle, to like make a soulmate list. I would recommend on you doing that as well, and telling the universe what you want. But yes, I would say I see you you're going to start dating, and people are going to be more interested, and they're going to have that energy, I would say, like in the next like 2 months or so. And I just see you kind of going out and doing more things and putting yourself in situations. And my feeling is that you're most likely going to meet someone like out in public, at some type of event, or I don't know if it's like I just feel like it's somewhere out in public, and the person does live near you, and maybe from like the same area that you're from, or not far. And also, for some reason, I'm getting like a matchmaker thing as well. So you might want to even look into working with one or something like that. It could be like a matchmaking event or something. But yeah, I feel like very soon, I'm getting like within the next couple months. But again, you've got to take some action.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yay. Okay. And then you said you want to ask me something about your career?
Yes.
Okay. So what would you like to ask me about, or what would you like to know about your career?
What should my career be? And should I stay in my current career? Is it time for a change?
Right.
Am I going to be successful if I stay in what I'm doing?
All right. Let me just see here. So I got the pregnancy card for you. So, but it doesn't always mean pregnancy, but it means like giving birth to something new. Right now, and I also got the Hermit card for you too. So Hermit's like when you're like going within, you're meditating, you're figuring out what you want. So basically, I feel like you're going to kind of like stay where you're at for the time being, just while you're figuring things out. And it's kind of like you can stay there as long as you want. You can do this as long as you want to. It's kind of optional. Like I don't feel like they would release you or anything like that, or let you go. It's like you're going to stay there, and then with your free will, you'll walk away when you want to. But I do feel that the guides that work with you, the spirit guides, are trying to give you information and downloads about possibilities and new things. And it's just important that you're not scared to do something different or to try something new. So yeah, I'm getting that there's going to be some information that's going to come to you, and it's going to like this next step or next phase is going to involve some like freer energy or more freedom. It could involve using the skills that you already have, just in a different way. It could involve you starting something yourself. So it's going to be similar to what you're doing. It may be just in a different way. And I do feel that you are going to be successful. I pick up success around you now, but if you start doing like basically kind of tapping into your intuition more and following that, you're going to see more money and more success is what I was picking up for you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So, yeah. So
awesome.
And just, I really think, do you ever do meditation or no?
Do I meditate?
Yeah.
No. I try, but no.
Well, and even like, you don't have to sit there like like all day, but legit, like I meditate for like 5 minutes a day sometimes, and it's good. But what I would recommend doing for you, because you're in this new, like going into this kind of possible, like space of possibilities, meditating and connecting with your guides and saying, hey guides, show me what's next, and just kind of giving you the information, because it's going to kind of come to you. The light bulb's going to go off, and then you're going to start moving in that direction. I also feel like a male energy may help you with this next phase. It could be the guy that you're seeing or going to end up seeing. It might be also a male friend that you know, but there's going to be somebody like kind of helping you to do something different. And it's a male energy.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
I'm excited. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Do we have anyone next?
We sure do.
Oh, wow.
All right, we
You're gonna have
have,
to give your own show.
I know, right? 718, you're on the air.
Hi, Tiffany.
Hey.
Hello? Hey,
Hi.
it's me, Marissa. Hi.
Hey.
I know, I'm just wondering, because I'm thinking of buying a house. I'm in Arizona with my daughter, and I'm wondering, will I get the money from my building, like they had said offered? I never really followed through with that, but it's still available. And I'm wondering, should I move to Arizona or should I look somewhere else closer to New York?
Oh, yay. I'm so excited for you. So if you go back to, yes. So if you go back to the apartments, you talk to them, you tell them, okay, I'm ready for the buyout. Let's do a deal. I feel like they will still negotiate with you. They're going to give you a deal. You're going to get a really good amount of money, and you're going to be able to utilize that money to either buy a house, like literally that could buy a house, or it could be like a down payment. But I am picking up that I don't see you buying a house in New York. I actually see you'll go back and travel there, but what I'm seeing is you buying a house in Arizona. And what I'm getting is that it's going to be a really good investment when you purchase this home, and that it's going to really increase in value. So it's a very like wise investment for you at this time. And I just feel like in doing this, your whole energy, your whole life is going to shift in a really good way. And there's just going to be a lot of positive things happening for you. So it's like, don't be scared, do it. And I just see you like calling them, contacting them, sitting down and doing a negotiation. You also might want to have somebody with you that, I don't know if it could be like an attorney or somebody present with you to do this negotiation. I'm seeing like a male with you doing it, but I get yes on everything.
Okay, so start looking for a house in Arizona.
Yes.
Because you're right about that. I'm kind of hesitating. There's a couple of reasons why I would kind of hesitate about it. But I would like to know. I would also like to know if I do sell, it's because I'm wondering what's going to happen to my son too, because he lives there too. I mean, he's going to be actually without a home then.
Yes. Well, with your son, the sense that I'm getting is like he may possibly move in with someone, but I also kind of see him in Arizona. So I think that he will kind of figure out, he's going to kind of stay at both places and figure out what he wants to do. But I feel like he's going to be okay. I don't get a sense like he's going to be homeless or something bad's going to happen. I feel like he's going to be fine. And that, he's going to kind of need to figure out where he wants to live. So he's going to try both places and see what he wants to do, but it's not going to be a bad thing. It's going to be actually really good and allow for a lot of growth for him.
Right. Okay. If when it comes to negotiating, you're suggesting a lawyer, because I did have a lawyer and she was trying to negotiate. Actually, she was trying to get me to stay in New York. But I prefer a home rather than just a condo, and especially in New York, it's so expensive. Will I be able to get? They had offered me, I believe, $250,000. Will I be able to get more than that?
Well,
Do you see
that was
that
a while ago.
possibility?
So, the value. So what I'm getting is the property value of that building went up, and it's up even higher now, and it's like rapidly growing. So you can check with the, whoever you're working with, but basically you will either get equal or more than what they offered before.
Right, because I know my apartment, even though I didn't buy it, my apartment, this was I think 4 years ago, was worth like $700,000. I mean, it's going to need work, but it's still, because I'm living in a real great area, and
Yes.
it's a hot property, and houses are over $1 million easily. So, all right.
No, it's
So
gonna be good, and just say what would it
sounds
take
good.
the most, or what would it take for me to get the most money out of this deal? Like, and just go
Right.
in there, like put the energy out that they're going to give me an awesome deal, and think of a number in your mind and just put it out there.
Okay. All right. So you really say Arizona.
Yeah.
I know we've talked about this before, but all right. Not be afraid. I think that's part of it too. Actually moving away from everything that I know and my friends. Yeah. Okay. That sounds great, Tiffany. And I'm going to start working on it. I have been thinking about it since I'm out here, just to move forward, because I've kind of gotten stuck. And I think this advice is great. I really appreciate it. All right.
Oh, thank you.
So, any.
Is that it?
I guess so.
All right. Is there any more for Tiffany?
We have one more.
One more. Okay, let's do it.
Here we go.
Rapid
512, you're on air.
Hey, I was just
Hello.
wondering if you could tell me about my love life and if I'm going to be meeting my best and most compatible soulmate and when that will be and where.
Okay. All right. So give me a second. Yeah, I'm going to pull some cards for you. Did you make your soulmate list? Or no? Have you made that yet for yourself? Or do you still need to?
Yes, it needs to be updated.
Good. Okay. That's what I was like, she needs to do something with her list. Okay. So, yeah. So basically, and I feel like you're kind of like, I just get this kind of anxiousness that you really are ready. So I would say that I also feel I'm like getting a really strong name. So, his first name is it could be like Brian, Brent, Brad. It's like BR is his first name. It's in his first name. So when you're dating, look for that name, because I'm just seeing that. And also this person has like really beautiful light eyes that are just like stunningly beautiful, and very kind, like kind eyes. And they could be like a bluish color or a bluish green, but they're really light. And I see this person. So basically this person may like live in the town that you live in or really close to the town you live in or in the suburb area. And I was getting that you're going to meet them. I would say by this summer. They're also looking for a relationship. And he's very hot, by the way, super like sexy. You're going to be like, damn, he's hot. Like you're going to kind of get nervous around him. But he doesn't know how hot he is. Like he's very hot, but he doesn't realize how hot he is. And then what I feel like you're going to meet him. I'm getting something about like, again, like I think I got this for someone else, but like it seems like it's something outdoors, an event, something going on. So just make sure that you're going to as many events as possible in the city, as well as like if there's single events or things like that. I just feel like he's going to be at something kind of very like public where there's lots of other people. You guys are just going to strike up a conversation, and you're going to talk to him, but it's like the BR is really important. So it's either like his first name, it might be his last name, but there's some kind of connection with that. And also I pick up a lot of fire energy with him. So he might be like a fire sign, or he could be just like a fiery, like motivated person, basically.
Okay. Thank
Yes.
you.
You're welcome.
All good news. Thank you very much. I
Positive.
appreciate your time.
You're welcome.
I like that. She's
All
like, okay.
She's excited.
And then Tony, I believe, wanted a reading as well.
Ooh, all right. Well, then I know
Mr. Tony.
you're probably getting a little turrid. So, but let me. All right, because so this year, the last 6 months to this year has been a big year because I'm going to be 50 years old. I was married a year ago. My mother passed away 5 months ago. I had to restructure my business. So, as any 50-year-old does, like, what is next going into the new year and into my 50s? What do you see?
All right, let me just get it getting. Also, is there any I don't know if this is your mom or somebody else, but does anybody like who passed away have a connection with like a rosary or a cross or a necklace or anything like that?
Well, not rosary, but a rose.
Oh, Rose. Okay. I don't know. Okay. And that would be connected to your mom?
Her maiden name was Rose.
Okay. Okay. Makes sense. Okay. All right. So yeah, what I was getting with your, I want to tell you, I'm picking up like this female energy, like, I didn't know if it was rosary, rose, whatever this is. And just a lot of love coming through from this energy for you, and a lot of support, and also being really proud and prideful. And just like, I just see her, like, I see this energy of somebody like standing by you and supporting you through changes and things like that. I do feel like I just see you continuing your journey of like, I just see a lot of busy energy around you. And you may develop or create something new when it comes to business. So it could be like, you know, starting something new, getting in on something, investing in something. But I'm just picking up that there's going to be this next phase of your life that's going to have to do with like investments and, you know, putting yourself in situations where you can make even more money, and getting aligned with like different business people. So what the biggest thing I see for you is just a lot of activity around like business and business transactions and growth. I feel like your mom will be by your side helping you. And also, so with love, are you currently in a relationship right now?
Yeah, I'm married. 1 year married.
Oh, okay, perfect. And I also with that, I am picking up like this really positive, supportive energy in your relationship. Just such a strong like love, and like we're here for each other, and you know, what do you need from me, and just this beautiful, you have a beautiful relationship. There's just so much love, and there's a lot of laughter, and I just see like laughing and joy, and I feel like the person you're married to is your highest and best soulmate, and that you're just in a really good place with that. And I also see that you and your wife are going to go on a trip together as well, and it could be this year.
I'll take a trip.
Yay!
and it's my husband, by the way.
Oh, your husband. I'm sorry.
Well, he does have a feminine.
Yes, and when I read it, it's like yes. But I definitely feel like there's going to be a romantic trip for you guys.
Oh, we need it. But
like
thank you. Thank you so much. That's amazing.
Like a spa trip. You're so welcome.
And can I request a new one? Are you tired?
No, I'm not. No, I'm just kidding. No, in serious, I can read for you, of course. Candice, okay. I've been doing things back to back since 9 a.m. this morning.
Oh my goodness. That's so, well, because you're very good. So I'm not surprised that you're busy all the time.
I love it. I don't care. I'm like, let's do it rapid fire. Okay, so what would you like to know?
So I'm open.
Okay. All right. So getting for you. Okay, I'm gonna pull a couple more cards. All right, what does it say? Aw, I'm getting like a lot of love cards. So I got the be willing to forgive next to the love card. So basically like energy around love life. I'm getting, so picking and choosing your battles, forgiveness, moving forward. And when things get funky, like resetting the energy so it doesn't bring you down. If stuff happens in your love life, it affects your money flow. So it's like love gets funky, money kind of dies. So you've got to keep love really high vibrational, because it'll keep money really high vibrational, if that makes sense. It'll, like, if you're open to receiving more love, then you'll be open to receiving more money. So I just feel like there needs to be some kind of balance, like where you're just welcoming more love into your life, receiving it. And you're going to notice that like your income will increase when you do that. And also it's not worth fighting over whatever this is. And then the other thing is basically making, I think you already do this, but it's just like a reminder to like set your intention in the morning of what you want, but I think you already do it. You're also going to win an award for something this year. So you're going to be up for something, some kind of award, and I see you holding something, and you're going to be like recognized or get some kind of award when it comes to entrepreneurship, business, females, women, something like that. There's going to be something happening for you, and you're going to be recognized for something.
Interesting.
I see a picture and you're like,
I've never won an award for being an entrepreneur in my life.
I don't know, but like it's like being recognized for something, and it could even be like speaking in front of people as well. Like being in front of people, and they may recognize you, but there's going to be something really cool that's like you're going to be like an inspiration to people, and it's going to be really cool. And it could be something to do with like women or women's entrepreneurship, something like that.
Okay, very cool. Yay. All right. Well, let's talk a little bit more about you. Thank you so much for doing all those readings. It was like I don't know. I felt like 9 readings. It was a lot. So what time is it? I don't even have the time.
I think we're almost done.
Okay. Well, people need to know where to find you. Where can they find you? Because Tiffany is amazing. If you didn't get a chance to call in, I highly encourage you to do so. She's actually the LUXE Life official psychic medium. So she is our official psychic medium for the rest of the year, and for a very good reason, because she's fantastic. So please let everyone find you.
So if people want to find me, you can just, if you put in Tiffany Powers online, I'll show up, but also, and on Facebook as well, and Instagram, I'm at Tiffany Powers Healing. But my website is tiffanypowershealing.com, and I can work with you anywhere that you are. So I'm trained to remotely connect with you. And I would say 99% of my clients are all remote from all different countries. So basically you just, set up an appointment. I do a reading for you and I work with you. And a lot of people hire me. I've had some of the same clients now for 9 years. So people always like hire me for multiple different things. And I can also do like the energy clearing as well.
Fabulous. We will have you back on so we can talk about you, your business, your journey, your story. Definitely another time, that's for sure. And then maybe have you back on to do some more readings. So thank you for taking the time. I know you've had a very busy day, and we will connect later. Thank you everyone for listening and watching this show, and we will see you all again next week. Bye everybody.
Bye.